Okay, I got disconnected. So, Mikola, let's continue. Oh, but by the way, let me share my screen. Or maybe anyone else wants to answer.
No one. So 5 minus 20 minus 15 and minus 10.
Minus 10. Okay, and let's
We can
simplify.
divide by 5, the last one, last row, and divide by 3, the second.
Yeah, so let's simplify our calculations with reducing with so with the division.
Okay, 1 minus 4
1 minus 4
minus 3
3 and minus
minus 2.
This line, this row will remain without changes. Oh, for now, 2, and here
1 minus 4 minus 3 minus 2.
minus 2. Yeah, and now what can we do?
The same.
The same. Yeah. Uh, Actually, what we have here, what can we eliminate? So, can we reduce the number of rows in this matrix? Can we write it smaller? So, Artem, yeah, go on.
Probably we can eliminate the third row's second element.
We can eliminate this row and this actually, because you see that they are the same. So here is just multiplied by -1, so different signs. So we can eliminate all of these rows, and here it what remains. What only this we need. So we will rewrite our matrix. And as we can see, so the rank of this matrix A is 2, because this minor is non-zero. So this one equals 1, and it's not 0. So rank of A is 2. And what about rank A extended? So 4 minus 3. So here is the minor is non-zero, so rank of extended matrix A is 2 as well, and they are equal. So we have one solution here, non-trivial, and we will write it in a general way. And I have a question. So which variables here are bases, and which of them are free? So who can answer? Who knows? Okay, I will ask. Okay, Daniil, yeah,
I think bases are x1
and
and
Oh.
x2.
x1 and x2. Correct. And free, of course, x3 and x4. And we actually can name them. So we can mark x4 as C1, or x3 as C1, x4 as C2. And now let's rewrite our system. So x1 plus x2 minus 7 c1 minus 2 c2 equals minus 1. And x2 minus 4 c1 minus 3 c2 equals minus 2. And now we need to solve this system. So we need to express x1 and x2. We are c1 and c2. So x2. Yeah, Sophia, do you want to answer?
I can understand how we know that x1 and x2 it's basis and why x3 and x4 it's free. I don't understand why.
Okay, we will explain you. We have. So let's complete this matrix with the 0 row, and what we have here. Let's write the system. So x1 plus x2. Let me extend our canvas. Minus 7x3 minus 2x4, it equals to minus 1. And here x 2 minus 4x 3 minus 3x 4 equals minus 2. And how can we write in this way? So the third equation, 0x3 plus 0x4 equals 0. So we can also write here this and this. So actually the basis and free variables are determined by the rank. So if the rank is 2 of the matrix, so basis variables are 1 and 2. And here from completing our system with one more equation, we can see that it really does not depend. So it means that x3 and x4 can take any values. So any real numbers, but x1 and x2, they depend on these values. So number of basis variables is equal to the matrix rank. So first variables, they are basis and other are free. So did you understand it for now?
Yes.
Okay. And now let's solve respect to x2. So x2 equals 4c1 minus 3c2 minus 2. And then let's find x1. x1 equals, okay, let's move it to the left side, 7c1 minus 2c2, and let's substitute x2 with this expression, So, yeah, Daria, and you have a question?
Yes. Shouldn't it be plus 3c2?
We have
In when we write x2 equals 2.
but
Almost the last row.
so 1, 4 minus 3, or did you mean something else?
When you roll the x2 equals to 4c1 and then.
So x2 equals, so I move, yeah, thanks. I understood, yeah, lost the sign. Thank you for your attention. And now everything is correct. So don't lose the signs because they are useful for us for get the correct solution to avoid stones fly upwards. So and now x1 equals, let's simplify it, 3c1 minus 5c2 plus 1. And the general solution will look in the next way. Adrian, you have a question? Yeah?
Yes, shouldn't be in x1 equals 7c1 plus 2 c2.
Thanks. Yeah, so let's fix it. So minus, and thank you for your attention. By the end of workday, it is going somewhere away. So yeah, now everything is correct. Yeah, that's good that you look and listen. So -1 here is correct. And so mine 3c1 minus c2 plus 3. And someone didn't see it. Okay. So now it seems to be everything correct. And now we will write general solution in this way. So it will have the next form. So it depends on C1 and C2, and the first elements will be our basis, not basis, but free variables, and then basis variables. So C1, C2, and then 3C1 minus C2 plus 3, so x1. And for the x2, for C1 plus 3C2 minus 2. So this is the general form of the solution. And C2 and C1, they are real numbers. Yeah. Daniil, which questions do you have?
I think x1 equals 3c1 minus c2 and plus 1.
What
Plus 2 minus 1.
plus 2?
Minus.
Yeah, so just I corrected to incorrect value. Thank you. Yeah, something is not good with attention by the evening. And now everything is correct. And now, what do you remember about fundamental solution system? What does it mean? Does anyone remember such term? Okay, question to Volodymyr. Do you remember what does it mean? Okay, Alexander. Katerina. Okay, just anyone who remembers. Okay, so more people. Okay, Daria. So
Fundamental solution is solution which is corresponded to zero values of three unknowns.
Actually, partially agree with you. Actually, it's a system of solutions which correspondent to identity vectors. So if x one, so firstly we C1 set to 1 and C2 to 0, and actually all other values of vectors. And then we set C2 is 0, and then other values to zeros. And let's find fundamental solution system for 1, 0, how it will look like. So let's write down this vector.
It will be 1, 0, 4, 2.
Correct. And now 0, 1. Okay, 0, 1, and here what will we have?
0.
And here
1.
yeah, 1. Correct. And let's check with our yeah, okay, actually here yeah, here is just a is a partial solution. So we substitute C1 and C2 with any values, so zeros, for example, and receive the solution. Yeah. By the way, let's actually check if it will be. Oh, and we have no fundamental system. By the way, yeah, we have so for fundamental system of solutions, we have such signatures like E1 and E2. And now let's find the partial solution of any system, of this system once more. So which values instead of C do you want to set? So let's find X and which numbers, which values. And then we will have a break, finally. So who wants to assist? Okay, Daniil,
2 and 5, for example.
2 and 5. Okay, let's go with 2 and 5.
So it will be 2.
I will, just a moment, I will copy and paste it. Here, yeah. And it will equal to, so 2, 5, of course, and here,
2.
yeah, 2, and here,
21.
correct, 21. Okay, and let's verify it. Let's copy and paste. So, remember that 2 is x1 and 21 is x2. So 2 plus 21 minus 35. Oh, no. Minus 6 and minus 10. Something is incorrect here. So 2 plus 21 minus 6 minus 10. Okay, for now let's have a break, and then we will we will try other examples, because everyone is a little bit tired. So let's have a break for 5 minutes and then continue. Okay, let's continue. Let me share my screen. Actually, I understood what was the problem. That so we just confused the order of variables, and then I suggest you so go in so doing this in do the next. So just don't change the order of variables. So x1, x2, x3, and x4, and then everything will be correct. So we will have no problems with solutions. Okay, and now let's investigate one more homogeneous system. First, we will check it. We have to check it for non-trivial solution, and then if we have them, spoiler we have, we will write down the fundamental system. Now let's start solving. And let's copy and paste the matrix, initial matrix. So let's eliminate all elements here. I will write the first row without changes, and other will be modified. So here we have zeros. Okay, who will assist me? Sorry. So who will take part in solving? Maybe Sophia?
Sorry, I don't finish our
Condition. Oh, understood.
Yes.
And so these conditions, right?
Okay, can I continue?
By the way, I want to hear people who haven't answered yet. So, Sophia, do you need a lot of time or not?
Yes.
Okay, maybe someone from new people. Maxim?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. So let's
So
eliminate.
we need to multiply first row by -3 and add to the second row.
Correct.
That will be -1,
Mm-hmm.
-6,
Mm-hmm.
and 2. No.
Mm-hmm.
5.
5, correct. And here?
Here we need to multiply by 4, -4.
Mm-hmm.
Here will be -3.
Mm-hmm.
Here -18.
Mm-hmm.
And 12. No. 15.
15, correct. Okay, and here?
Here also multiply by -3. That will be 2,
Mm-hmm.
12,
12.
and -10.
-10. Correct. Okay. Let's simplify some lines. So who will go next? From new people. Sophia, are you ready to continue? By the way,
I sorry, I would leave with my mother and I can say something.
I see it is noisy, so some noise on background. Yeah, of course, look for better conditions. Okay, maybe anyone else? So, Masha,
Yes.
so
Um,
which rows can we simplify here?
the last one, fourth.
Yeah, we can simplify the last one and maybe something else.
And no. Yes, and the last two.
So, yeah. Okay, let's.
We divide by -3
Mhm.
and by 2.
Correct. And let's do it. By the way, let's change the sign here. So let's divide it by -1 for convenience. So 1, 6, -5. And which coefficients will we have here? Okay, 1 and 1 here, definitely.
1, 6, and minus.
Yeah, 1, 6 -5, and here Masha, I don't hear you if you are talking. So does anybody else hear? Or maybe my problems with the microphone, with internet again? Oh, okay, some problems with my connections. So, by the way, yeah, we have same 3 rows. So let's rewrite our matrix. Here we have only zeros for the third and fourth row. And now just let's rewrite it with the matrix which has only 2 lines. By the way, so the question, do we have, does this matrix, this system has non-trivial solutions, and why? Why it does or why it doesn't? Who can answer? I see that someone disconnected. Okay, who will answer? Alexandra, can you answer this question? If this system has non-trivial solutions or not? Okay, who can? Who knows the answer? Do you hear me or not? Maybe I disconnected again.
We here, yeah.
Yes.
So you don't know the answer, correct? By the way,
Yeah, how to recognize?
Okay, it is. So let me give you a little spoiler. What is the rank of this matrix?
Second.
Yeah, so rank of A is 2. And what is the order of our matrix?
4.
4. So it's 4. And it means that we have no non-trivial solutions. Yeah, so how to... So this minor is definitely not 0, so the rank is 2. And uh, it means that we have non-trivial solutions. And now let's write them. Let's again mark x3 as C1, x4 as C2. And now, yeah, I should have asked you before that which variables are bases and which are free, but actually I spoiled it. But maybe you have another point of view. So, do you agree that x1 and x2 are basis variables and x3, x4 are free?
Yeah, because it's the same situation with the previous.
The same situation with the previous, but uh, yeah, it's because the matrix has the same dimension, but it could be different. But yeah, anyway, so the rank of the system determines how many variables are bases, and the rest of them are free. Okay, so x2. Let's go with this x2. Yeah, let's first write this system. Yeah, why I erased it? Yeah, that's a good question. x1 plus 2x2 plus 4c1 minus 3c2 equals 0, and x, yeah, let's write here for readability. So 6 plus 6c1 minus plus 5c2. Okay. And now let's solve it for x2 and x1. x2 equals minus 6c1 plus minus 5c2. And x1 equals, so minus 2. Let's substitute. So minus 6c1 minus 5c2 minus 4c1 plus 3c2. And now let's simplify it. So 12c1 minus 4c1, 8c1. And 10C1 plus 3C2, 13 C2. Let's compare the result with the presentation. And it's different. Let's check once more our general solution. So something with the signs, of course. -1 should be here. Of course, losing signs, it's not good. So plus 5C, C2 plus 5C2, and yeah, here we have 8C1 minus 10C2, minus 7C2. And now everything is correct. And let's write the general solution. Let we not change the order of variables. So x from C1 and C2. Let's write C1 and C2 here already. And here x1 will be the first element. Let's copy and paste, by the way. And now let's let's write down the fundamental solution system. So E1, who will write together with me, who will assist with the fundamental solution systems. By the way, maybe you have some more questions. Okay, Stanislav, go on.
8.
8.
Minus 6.
Oh, 8 minus 6, yeah.
1 and 0.
Yeah, 1, 0. Okay. And E2. What do we have here? Yeah, Stanislav, go on.
It will be minus 7, 5, 0 and 1.
0, 1. Correct. Okay, maybe we have some interesting examples more. Yeah, and by the way, oh, yeah, Yevgen, do you have some questions?
Yeah, why this fundamental solution isn't like where all the three unknowns equals to 0? Why 1 and 0 and 0 and 1? Why just not 2 zeros?
We just, so it's the form of fundamental solution system for fundamental system of solutions has such a way of such record. So we have identity vectors. So one of them has so one coordinate has one component has one value and other are zeros. So sequentially. Or maybe you had something different on lectures.
I will read that mentioned in our lectures. A
I will,
partial solution which is corresponded to zero values of three unknowns is called the fundamental solutions.
okay, let me check. By the way, that's interesting question, but maybe some different terms. Just a moment, I will check in the book.
I just sent it to the chat. The screenshot of this text.
Oh, can't see it. Okay, so opening partial solution, which is corresponded to zero values of three unknowns. I understood. But if I set all of variables zeros, so 0 and 0, we will have a trivial solution. Just you see, so 0 here, 0 here, and let me check the book. Well, that's interesting question. Maybe some misunderstanding with fundamental system. Just a moment. Okay. So if you see, this paragraph. So, okay. How? So maybe you won't
Variable
see it.
equality.
Maybe because of blurring my
Yeah.
background. Yeah. So let's cancel it. So this paragraph. Фундаментальна система розв'язків, where I'm holding my finger. So do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, so actually it's a good question. So ask Svetlana Mykolaievna about that. So maybe a mistake here, or maybe your misunderstanding. So yeah, need to check it. Thank you for such question. Maybe more questions.
No more questions, thank you.
And maybe anyone else has questions.
No.
Okay, so if not, let's go for the rest. If you have no lessons, but anyway, so stay safe, have a nice day, goodbye, thanks for your attention.
Thank you for
Thank you.
listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for your
Goodbye.
lesson. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for the lesson. Goodbye.
Goodbye.